Hi guys, so I am back to share with you my latest project, and I'm actually going to show you two journals that I just finished, and this is a design team project for Seneca Crafts, and this is her Autumn Whispers kit. Beautiful kit. So I actually wanted to do a one big journal, but then it was so big that I decided to do two journals. So I used for this one I got it out a Reader's Digest book, and so I'll have all the details and the page count and everything on my Etsy shop. So this is what I did for the front cover. I made this one a little different than I normally do my junk journals. I made this one more towards a writing journal, and you'll see as we flip through it. But I left the cover, I picked a brown cover, and I love it because it almost looks like leather. But I did cover part of it with the beautiful images. I still reinforced the spine, and I took all my laces and I tea dyed them because I didn't want it to be stark white. And then I have some flower appliques for the spine because I love doing that. And I just accented the W here where it says Whispers. I just accented that there. Glossy accented the owl right there, and then I just added a little bit of the glass glitter on the pumpkin, just on the darker thing of the pumpkin. And I just have a little bit of lace peeking through here and peeking at the bottom, and then I use gold corners, you know, on all four corners, and I use seam binding this time. So let's get right into it because I'm trying to see if I get both of them in here because I have so much to do. I have been listing different things in the shop, and I have more things that I have to list in the shop as soon as I'm done with this video. So if you guys haven't been by the shop, be sure that you check it out. I used this fabric for the spine, and it's like almost like a drape fabric. It's thick, but you can see like gold leaves inside. And then I kept the inside cover because it went perfectly with the collection. It's like marbled, so I left that. And then I used everything in here is from the kit except for the pieces of ephemera that I had in my stash, my vintage pieces. This is from the kit. It's like a label, and then the pocket here, and look at that fox, how gorgeous. More lace, and everything has been stitched on either to coffee dye, or I decided that I wanted to back it onto craft color cardstock because I just felt like it went so well with the collection. So some of it is backed onto coffee dye paper, and some of it is backed onto cardstock, the craft color. And then you got the hayride, and I used it as a side tuck. Look at the postcard, how gorgeous. And stitching. This is parchment paper. And then some of my vintage lined paper that I found at the estate sale. And this is that vintage note card that I found. I just used it there. You can journal there. And tracing paper. And then I found this image and I just put it. It says, take me on an autumn walk. And you can see, you'll probably not be able to see it on camera, but it's like woods. I loved it, so I printed it on that. And this is tabs that come with the kit. And then another image here that the colors went perfect with the collection. More dye paper. And then I don't know if you'll be able to see that leaf imprint, which with my eco dye paper. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Uh-oh. Glued it. Oh no, it's not glued. It's a side tuck. Oh my god, I almost broke it. And then I just stitched a butterfly there. And there's some more stitching, and this one is backed onto eco dye paper, and this is more eco dye paper. Vintage graph. Some Edith Holden. And some onion skin, and then this tiny little envelope here. It's like a little fold out. Super cute for a little note or a quote or something. And then I used an envelope. See anything else in here? And I just put another journaling card that I stitched. And then this comes with the kit, and I just hinged it on the back of that envelope. It's like a family tree type thing, and I hinged it with some lace, but then I magnetized it, and oh, let me see. I magnetized it, and I added some sheets for extra journaling. And that's so neat. Here's another pocket with some little tags. Love that. And that goes in that pocket. This one has 3 signatures. More Edith Holden, and look at those birds, how gorgeous. And then that's the background pages. Love the background pages. This is open, you can use it as a tuck. And then you have this little it's like one of those flower tucks thing. Write a little secret in there and tuck it away. And this is more eco dye paper. I don't know if you can see that big leaf, but it's there. Another print on my music sheet, and yet another print, like a yellow rose with brown leaves. I added this little vintage, what is it called? S&H green stamp there, just for fun. More her background pages, so pretty. Or that might be just one of her regular pages, I'm sorry. More writing parchment, and I just added 3 banners together. You could use that as a tuck. And here is more of her beautiful tags. So that is the first signature. Another tag here, and I just added this beautiful lace here. And I used it on the word harvest that I used as a side tuck. And I used some crochet trim at the bottom there. Little fabric tip in here on eco dye paper. More prints on my music paper for tabs. So lots of place for journaling and memory keeping. Here's a pocket, and this is another one of her pockets. Look at that deer, how beautiful. Love that image. And here is just a ticket from her kit, and one of my Norman Rockwell vintage playing cards, and it says fall. I added a whole bunch of playing cards, and I also added in the shop the big greenhouse botanical cards, the big ones. They're so beautiful, from 1977. These are so cute. I love those. This one is on coffee dye paper. So pretty. I printed on the back of that one, and this one opens. More flags. Another tag. This one's stitched onto eco dye. And this is more eco dye. And here I took one of her envelopes and I used it as a side tuck here, and then on this side it opens. And I have these fun vintage playing cards. And this is funny because this is like the commercials from the 80s and their slogans, and you have to guess what slogan was for what brand. It's funny. It's fun. I might do a live and give some of those away. Whoever guesses them, like play the game live, and whoever guesses them gets a pack of like 25 of them, because they were so fun. I was playing them with my husband. Look at how beautiful that background page is. Is that not so beautiful? With the leaves. You know, like whoever guesses the game, what company was the commercial for first gets, and you know, play some like that. So I have a bunch. Another image of a lady with a basket, and more images. Pumpkins. Another postcard. Stick it. This is like her, what is it, like a ledger paper? But it's so pretty because it's like the background with the flowers and stuff. And then in here you have another tag with a Boulder Dash playing card. And then here another one of those flips. And more spots for journaling. And it's magnetized. Guest check here. And I have these guest checks in the shop. They're nice and sturdy. They're not that flimsy paper, you know. Beautiful tag here. I'm working on Christmas journals, guys, so, but I still want to keep putting at least a journal in the shop every week, so printed some leaves here, like fall leaves. Because I'm shooting for that Christmas release on the second week of November. So, wish me luck, guys. That's another eco die. Beautiful. And this is the back. We have another postcard. And so this is it, guys. And then here says fall. This is the journal, and this is listed in my Etsy shop. And that is the back. So this is listed in my Etsy shop. It's nice size and hefty. And then let me show you very quickly the other one that did I leave this out? Yes, I did. I left this out. Did I show you that one? I think I did. Let me show you very quickly the other one. The other one that I made with, I was like, oh snap, I have the other two signatures left. I says, okay, well, I guess I'll have to make another little journal. So I made it with a old vintage book from the I think it was 1916, I think. I gutted it out, and it's got this, it's like a green with the gold. You see that? I didn't want to cover the back, so I used that image for the front. I have a little book plate down there. You can write the year or your name. Little seam binding bow with one of these that Aaliyah sent me. Thank you, Aaliyah. A little bow there. And the spine, I just got crochet trim there. And grommet closure. And then it's got the little handmade. Thank you, Aaliyah. And then I use bronze metal corners for these because the corners are, they were kind of rough. I mean, this book is like 100 years old or more. So they were kind of rough, but I love the cover. So let's get into it. It's got crochet opening. So again, I used the end pages on this one because you know how it comes with the end pages. I used it for this because this was really bad, so I used it here. They were a little bit short, you can see, but it still looks okay because it goes so good with the collection. So that's what they look like. Crochet trim. It's a little simpler, but it's basically kind of the same. Stitched on. Added that trim there. Here the same money, SNAH stamp, and from the kit, little beautiful little pocket there. This one I didn't magnetize. I just added, I did magnetize one, but I didn't add the sheets is what I meant to say. So it just hangs out on the side of the page like this. Have a burlap pocket. Parchment paper. Edith Holden. It says October. Has the tabs. I still printed on the music and everything. Beautiful. Have tag there. And here I just use the banners on the envelope. And then here I have vintage playing card and a little tag. And 2 more tags. I just love the way the brown looked. Come on, it's getting stuck. And then more leaf. This one has 2 signatures. More prints. Onion skin paper, and then coffee dye paper and tracing paper. More Edith Holden parchment paper. Here's a burlap pocket, and then here you got the little truck and another little envelope. And did I add nothing? No, that one is empty, but I always send a package of goodies for you to play with, so you can add more things. Eco dyed paper here. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but there's a big leaf imprint there. Vintage graph. This says leaf. Beautiful tag with some trim at the bottom. It's stitched all around. Some vintage line paper. And this one has something in it, and it's that game again with the commercials and Boulder Dash. And then I have these envelopes in the shop now. They're the full open face envelopes. And what I did is, because they come with the strip here that you peel and it's sticky, I just use a slit piece of the paper and added it there, and I cut it at an angle and use it as a sheet, you know, as a page. And in here I have another tag, and I just distressed it. You might not be able to see it, but it's distressed in the back a little bit, and then that just goes right back in there. And I love how it looks. There's so many things you can do with these envelopes. So that's how it looks. It's beautiful. And I have those in the shop too. More eco dye paper and another tag. cider. There's a little envelope. I won't pull it out to save on time. Little page tag. Two more beautiful tags here. Parchment. It says to autumn. Tracing and the tab and vintage ledger, half sheet. Then here we have another envelope. And here you have another tag with a fall Norman Rockwell card. Sorry about the glare, guys, but it says fall. Here's another one of those little flip outs, and then more vines. Little guest check here with a tag for notes or list or whatever have you. Edith Holden. My eco dye. Here's another one, the other side of the envelope, and I just added another tag in here. Postcard. It's the end of summer, guys. Oh my gosh. I know a lot of people, these are cute, looks like the family tree. I know a lot of people love winter, but the only thing I love about winter is Christmas. I gotta admit, beautiful owl. And then I put my note to the book from the bookmaker in the back because I didn't have a pocket in the front. And then these are like those that open. You can write something in there. Little pocket here. Little book plate up here from the kit. You can add your name or the year or whatever have you. And that is that one, guys. But I love this cover. It looks so shimmery and like gold. So that is that one, guys. So yeah, my sister also has some playing cards and some items that she has in the shop too, and some books. So be sure to check out her shop too. And thank you so much for your support, guys, and for making and shopping with us. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, and thank you for watching. Oh, did I forget to mention that I glossy accented his little eyes and his little nose? It's so cute. Alright, guys. Alright. Now back to work. This is like the fun part of it all, the videos. Alright, guys, I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.